Good morning. Hello, everybody. I know it's been a very long time since you have seen us. Um, we are in our house in North Carolina. It has been, um, it has been a struggle. I'm not gonna lie. Um, okay, so we came to North Carolina for the closing, and we uh, stayed in an adorable hotel called Mother Earth Motor Lodge. And I guess it used to be a rundown hotel, and some guy that used to live in Kinston bought it and renovated it. His name is Stephen Hill. He bought it and renovated it, and it is absolutely darling. So if you guys ever get to come to Kinston, North Carolina, you've got to check out Mother Earth Motor Lodge because it is adorable. But anyway, we stayed, I don't even know how long, but like 4 or 5 days there because closing went way past what it was supposed to. The reason why is because in our closing, it stated that everything that was left in the house at the time of the showing stayed. The reason why is because the house had been empty for 7 days, or 7 days, 7 years. Sorry, I misspoke. 7 years, okay? And the house was full of stuff. Well, the guy kept kind of putting off closing, and so the day before he promised to sign, I told Jeff, I was like, do me a favor. Every couple of hours, drive by the house. I have this feeling that he's going to try to sneak in and take all the stuff that. Hello, Jerry. Hi, Mary. How are you guys? Um, I just had this feeling. Well, Jeff leaves and he calls me and he, hi, Violetta, how are you? And he calls me and he goes, you are not going to believe what I ran into over here. And I was like, oh no. We just moved to Kinston, North Carolina, like a week ago. Um, I am doing good, Marianne. It has been a struggle. Don't even start, dude. Seriously. Well, anyway, um, so Jeff called and, said, you're not going to believe what I ran into over here. And I'm like, what? And he's like, they have got 3 or 4 trucks. There is a huge box truck that is stuck in the mud in the front yard and they can't get it out. It is buried up to its axles. And I was like, you are kidding me. And he's like, no. And I'm like, oh my God. I was like, I had a feeling. I had a feeling that Shyster was going to do that. So we, he, he broke the contract, is what he did. But we were already down here, and we were like, might as well just. Oh, yeah. Antique tables, beautiful day bed, and a matching vanity that I wanted to give to my granddaughter. Um, I mean, it was adorable. So, yeah. Jerry, I have missed you. How are you doing, buddy? In a way.
Hi.
You guys recognize that little devil?
I'm not a devil.
Mommy's live, so I can't show you because you're in your UNDIES. Okay?
Underwear.
Yes. So, we went ahead and said, screw it. Let's just, even though he broke the contract, we wanted to get moved down here and everything. And so we just went ahead and went through it. And so we are in the house, but if you ever bought a house, you know what that is like. I mean, it is.
Bad.
Yeah. Okay, so the sewer line that goes to the bathroom that's going to be my office is broke. The kitchen sink is leaking and stopped up. Um, there's two main beams that are broke. Oh yes, okay, we went from a 1,100 square foot house to a 2,600 square foot house. So this house is over twice the size of what we're used to. But we went from 13 acres down to 1 acre, but we are in the process of buying the other half acre from the shyster that we bought the house from. So anyway, we close on it February 6th. So that'll give us 1.5 acres. And so that is, yeah. That's where we are. Yeah, that's why we're wanting to buy that other, we're going to go ahead and buy that other half acre, because if we don't, Jerry, then we've got to pretty much put up with him for as long as he owns it. I mean, because if we fence in the 1 acre that we have, well, then that fence is going to butt up against the other half acre. And, it's just, we don't want to have to, deal with him forever. And so we're just going to go ahead and buy that other half acre and be done with him. Be done with him for good. And so, yeah. But it has been insane. There's two main beams broken underneath the house. So, you're welcome. I figured you can kind of help out a little bit. So, yeah, if you wanted to. Plus, heck, I mean, you've been with me forever. So, but, we did have to, after we finally got the closing done, we did have to go back to Missouri to get more of our stuff. Um, so we got a semi trailer full, an 18-wheeler semi-trailer, and then we had a 20-foot U-Haul, and we still did not get all of our stuff. Jeff still has to go back. It is nuts. It is so nuts. But yeah, that's where we are. Um, uh, no, thanks, Jerry. I appreciate it, hon. So I'm sitting in our bedroom right now. Look at that ceiling fan. If you know anything about ceiling fans, they're not supposed to look like that. No, he okay. One thing I'm highly PO'd about is Jeff included his truck in the sale of our farm. So when we got down here, we had to buy a new truck. And so we went and we bought the truck yesterday, and the dealership is supposed to deliver it today. It's not a brand new truck, it's a used truck. It's a 2016 a Dodge Ram 1500. It's a pretty, it's kind of a two-tone-ish bluish green. I don't know. It's pretty. But so he will drive it back to Missouri and probably rent another U-Haul trailer to get the stuff that got left in the living room, kitchen, dining room area, carport, a little bit of stuff left in the basement, and then the brand new shed that we had is packed full. If you go back to some of my old videos, you'll see the plain wood shed with the green roof. That's the new shed that we had bought, and it's packed full. And so I don't know how much he's going to be able to get, or if there's going to have to be stuff left in that shed and we'll just have to get it later. I don't know. I have no idea. But while we were back in Missouri, my daughter that lives in Havelock, North Carolina, she decided to paint. I had picked out a light gray, and so she had painted everything. There's a lot of work. All the trim and doors and everything still need to be painted. And y'all are probably going to get to see me in my nightgown, but that's okay. It probably ain't nothing. Okay, okay, look at these. Those were left in the house, okay? How long have those been hanging there for them to get that brittle for when you pull them down that they just crack like that? Is that not that? That's bad. That's bad. And so, yeah, but okay. I'm going to try to give you a tour. All the plates are taken off. Caitlin did that. But in a way, this is the master bath. The shower can't be used because the grouting is cracked. Let's see if there's some way I can turn the camera around. You don't have to stare at my ugly mug. There we go. Okay, so the grouting is cracked here on the floor and in the corners. So this bathroom can't be used, which it's going to be gutted anyway. You can see kind of mildew on the wall. There was some mold up in the corner, but I sprayed it. But yeah, this room is going to be completely gutted. We've already got a new fan. It's sitting there on the ground. So Jeff is going to exchange that. It has a security system, but it is outdated. I mean, like severely outdated. I mean, Jeff and I each have our own walk-in closet, which we are definitely not used to. We're used to sharing a closet. And so that's, that's something completely new. Um, let's see. The bathroom doors don't shut because of settling on the house. The exhaust fan, it don't work. This bathroom will eventually be gutted because this ancient blue tile is driving me nuts. I don't do. But anyway, it's got a working bathtub, and so we're able to at least take showers and baths and everything in here. So this is kind of the bathroom that we're using now. But I mean, even the grout and stuff in here, you know, this is their curtains. It's not mine. That will be taken down. You can see kind of some mold up there, and then like along the crown molding, all that's got to be. It's, as I said, this bathroom it's going to be gutted. Jeff probably doesn't like that idea, but okay. This is Hunter's room.
I scraped my foot. See this?
Yeah.
When I was jumping there,
It's gonna be a Minecraft bedroom. I'm going to paint the walls and ceiling blue.
And then stood and just landed
Yes.
down.
I'm gonna paint the walls and ceiling blue. I'm gonna put a Minecraft grass border up along the floor. I'm gonna etch some square clouds up on the wall. And this thing doesn't work anymore. Some type of used to be a gas tank or something hooked up outside, but there's no longer a gas tank hooked up outside. So that thing is probably going to be taken down because I don't see a use of having it there if it ain't going to work. But that's the pretty gray that I chose. Here's attic access, which again, it's got to be painted. With the security system, the smoke detector used to be hardwired, but I guess it's not anymore, so we have to get brand new smoke detectors. Okay, this room used to be entirely pink. Okay, right now I'm calling it the watermelon room because the baseboard, the trim has not been painted yet. And so the green that I chose against the pink that used to be here looks like a watermelon room. The 4-post bed, they left here, but the reason they left here is because, I don't know if you can tell, but the leg is not straight. It actually kind of curves. And so I don't know if that's going to be usable or not. We'll see. But the closet doors, those will be white, and all the trim will be white. And changing out that with a ceiling fan. All the outlets will be updated to new white outlets instead of the off-white. Hold on, Hunter. There is a 12 by 24 shed out back. That's all the stuff that we brought with us. Yeah. But this is the backyard.
I got my bluey on smoothie. Why do I see a bug? A tiny bug right there. See that?
Not no more, you don't. The camper that he pulled behind the 20-foot trailer.
I don't think
You really like the pink? You want me to keep the watermelon room? I don't think my guests would appreciate that whenever my family does decide to actually come and visit me. But yeah, so this room is going to be the white and the green, and then the 4-post bed, and then I'm doing stuff with dressers. Hi, Clifford. Clifford. And this used to be an intercom system that went through the house, but the intercom system doesn't work for some reason. We tried it. Okay, here's the foyer. And some of the stuff that they did leave behind. Um, but I love the foyer. I'm going to put a farmhouse light there. And yeah. Okay, it's got 2 living rooms. This is stuff that they did leave behind. Um, whoever, let the dog out of the room, please. This is this weird blue. It's got pocket doors. You can kind of see the grungy. What? There's plastic silverware on the counter in the kitchen.
Well, no, it doesn't anymore.
There's plastic. No, your daddy bought some. It's over by the bread. But all the doors and everything need to be painted white. Let me see if I can't open up the front door and show you. Okay, yeah. So all of our neighbors are amazing, but we've got a huge front yard as well. You can see the ruts where they had that box truck stuck. Our neighbor right across the street where the black cart is, they are Josh and Cheyenne. And actually, one of them's getting home now. Josh is the one that filled all of the ruts in with dirt. Okay, Hunter, give me a minute. Relock that. Let's see. Well, that's just, I'm not sure, Jerry, because look, there's this weird thing here on the wall. And we've turned it on and we have messed with it and it does a weird click, but it doesn't do anything more than that.
That?
Yes, that. And so, don't mess with my butter churn. Don't mess with the butter churn. And so, there's that. There is a fireplace behind our TV. This is gray, and then we will probably, I don't know, paint the trim and stuff white. But this is the family room. Sliding glass doors.
Yeah, the living room.
Yeah, sorry. I'm sorry about him being in his underwear. I don't know why he does that.
Me?
Yes, you. Stay out of view of the camera, okay? Go that way. Okay, this is my dining room. It's got steps that actually step down. Again, those are brittle. My china hut looks completely out of place in this dining room. So I am thinking about stripping it and redoing it. Hey, drunken chef. Oh my goodness. Hi, honey.
Can I use this?
I don't care if you want to use it.
Okay.
And so, yeah. It's his autism. He's got this weird aversion to clothes. And so they itch him. And so... and then, yeah, that up there is where the wallpaper, half the house used to be covered in wallpaper. Caitlin took that down for me, but that up there is where the wallpaper was coming down. And so I don't know why it's all yellow behind it, but yeah, it was folded down and you just had to grab it and pull and the wallpaper just came down. And so, yeah. But anyway, this is the little breakfast area, which if you guys remember the Haim light that I had in the dining room at the other house that Jeff had made out of that Haim that used to belong to his great grandpa, he's going to put the Haim light in here. And then I don't believe in having ceiling fans in the kitchen just because several reasons. One, because of grease. Two, because of hair, dust, and dog hair. You've got the fan on and you're cooking, you know, it It's just my belief, but I don't know. But um, this is the this is another thing. This is the brand spanking new fridge that we bought from Lowe's. Look what they did to it when they were bringing it in. There's that, that. There is a scratch here, and then there's all sorts of scratches down here at the bottom that you can't really see right now, but trust me, they're there. I was PO'd, but Jeff took care of it, and in a way, I guess we're keeping that fridge. But that's going to be tore out. That's going to be tore out. The oven thingy way over across the room is going to be tore out, and I'm going to have a real oven, a regular oven. This is the insulin plant. If you know anything about it, it's a tropical plant. It was in the very back of the Kia on the way up here, but it was cold back there. The insulin plant did not do well. I had to strip the leaves because all the leaves died. And so I'm going to just, it did this, I don't know, last year or the year before. Then my shampoo ginger is still alive. And then my aloe, it is going freaking nuts. I need to repot, but as you can tell, I mean, I can't repot right now. There is just too much going on. Oh, this is kind of cool. I had never had this before either. It's, oh, I forgot I hid that. He kept opening up his umbrella in the house, and if you believe in superstitions, you know it's bad luck. And so I hid his umbrella in there the other day. But yeah, I have got an ironing board in my wall. And then there's a little cubby hole down there for the iron, which that's not my iron. They left it, but I'll replace it with mine. But yeah, I thought that was kind of cool. But you can tell where the old wallpaper was coming down before Caitlin stripped it, because all these dark yellow spots is where it was coming down. But we got a stand-up deep freeze because we had to leave the other one behind. I did escape with my washer and dryer, but I need to clean them because they were in the basement at the other house and nobody ever saw them. And so, and then you can't see it on video, but the floor is really spongy right through here. So, but the good thing is my office is going to be like twice the size as it was whenever we get to it. Those will be replaced. I will, of course, remodel this whole thing. This used to be the old garage, but they enclosed it and made it part of the house. So I'm going to have to get creative with these steps. I mean, I love the brick, but that green stuff is stuck. Say hi, Clifford. Hi. Yes, hi, Clifford. My daughter Caitlin kept Clifford for us for a couple of weeks. My friend Jacob, he kept Teddy for me for a couple of weeks. So anyway, this is the furnace and water heater room. We had to replace the water heater already. We've got to replace the more than likely oh, that darn thing, that, because we keep throwing breakers. I mean, every time we turn around, a breaker is throwing. So let's see, here's my cactuses. My big one is over by the door. It got broke on the way here. A box fell on it and broke it. But anyway, this is the bathroom that can't be used because back underneath the house, the sewer line is broke. Hi, Annette. Oh my goodness. Yeah, something, I don't know, Jerry. I don't know. That's something, I'm going to have to do something different. But I'm going to put some type of flooring down in there to kind of get rid of the cement. But I don't know, some type of flooring. And of course, all of this is going to have to be ripped up. Because, I mean, you can see it's like curling at the edges. So I have to rip all that up. And I think that's a dead spider, but look how big that sucker was. Yeah, I hope I never come across any more that big. Otherwise, all y'all going to hear me screaming. But here's a storage room. Yeah, I don't know what we'll do in there either. That's a yet to come type thing. But see this cement floor? It was covered in carpet that stunk to high heaven. Caitlin, while we were gone, she yanked it up. But right now, it's full of stuff from the semi. Yeah, it's just. So anyway, that is the tour of our new house. I've got all my tinctures. I mean, I haven't even been able to bottle up my tinctures. I have my Etsy store on vacation mode, and I have had a lot of these tinctures going since September. And so these are going to be some strong tinctures. So as soon as I get some of these tinctures put up on Etsy, you might want to buy them because they'll be strong, like really strong. Washer and dryer can't be used yet. They're not hooked up. They had the dryer venting underneath the house. And so Jeff has got to somehow vent it through the brick. And this is another problem we're having. I don't know if you can tell. I don't know if you can see the flash. A lot of the lights in the house and stuff flicker like that. You can maybe see it better on the wall. But yeah, a lot of the lights and stuff in the house are flickering. So yeah, we're going to just have to update our entire electrical panel one of these days. But we do have a new ceiling fan for in here as well. More of my office stuff. Gloves. Yeah. So anyway, that is the tour of the inside and of our new house. With me being in my jammas, I'm not going outside. Neighbors probably already think I'm crazy, but they wouldn't be too far off, I'm sure. He loves his big room, Hunter's room. Our bedroom is twice the size that it used to be. And then Hunter's room is also bigger than it used to be. And so, oh, Annette, honey, it has been nuts. Clifford, no. But yeah, it has been nuts. Lots of work to be done. Lots of work my daughter has already done. You know, I know that it's going to be forever before we can gut the bathrooms. I know it's going to be forever before we can finish the kitchen. Yeah, that's another thing. When Kate, the only one that's looked up in the only one that's looked up in the attic is Caitlin. And she said that it is, you looked up there, but you just kind of went and ducked back down. That wasn't a very good look. But you looked, yes. So anyway, Caitlin and Hunter have looked up in the attic. And Caitlin said that the attic is partially wooded. I guess it's got like a partially wooded floor. Rebecca, my love. Say hi to Rebecca.
Hi.
And so, yeah, we'll be able to store some stuff up there. Annette says hi. Annette
Hi.
from Australia.
Hi.
And so, yeah, that's where we are.
I want them to look at my.
They're not going to see you. I'm showing them just your face and stuff, okay?
What?
I mean, believe me, they've already glimpsed your undies. I hope I don't get flagged for that.
Yes, you are. Oh, yes, you are.
That would be horrible to get flagged for child, PORN, because I have an autistic son that has an aversion to clothes, and I he accidentally got spanned in, across one of my lives. I'd be so mad. I'd just start a new channel because KJ. Hi, KJ. Are you back in the States yet, or are you still across the seas, KJ? We did get internet hooked up Thursday. We got fiber, so that'll be good. They kind of put it in that the living room that's next to the family room, the one that's full of crap. They put it in that room. So you're going back over there. Oh, wow. Just normal fabrics, jeans and stuff like that. But underwear wise, he does really good with like a spandex type material, because one of his autism aversions is he likes it tucked back. I don't know why, but for some reason that's what he prefers, is he likes it tucked back. And so I have to have he has to wear, like spandex shorts to keep it snugged and tucked back. Oh, that's awesome, KJ. I am so proud of you. I'm so happy for you. Yeah. We both just decided to move to opposite sides of the country, huh? You headed towards Colorado and we headed towards North Carolina. But if you're ever down in this way, you're welcome. Really? Huh. Hunter, he doesn't like his clothes tight, like his jeans. He doesn't like his jeans tight. He doesn't like his shirts tight, but his underwear, I have to do some type of a spandex type so he can keep it tucked the way he wants it tucked. That's the only thing with him. Other than that, everything else, his jeans, around the waist have to be super loose. And oh, wow, KJ. I like how you put that, Jerry. Don't make a mess, Buggy. Okay. And so, yeah, Jeff is currently at Lowe's right now buying everything needed to where I can do some laundry, because I informed him when I woke up this morning that I was going to be doing laundry in the bathtub because my washer and dryer wasn't hooked up yet. And so we've been living down here long enough that we've accumulated some laundry. Not just a little bit. We're talking about like two loads worth. And I'm like, I have got to get this done. Otherwise, it's going to get worse and way out of hand. So, I informed him that I was going to be doing laundry in the bathtub today. And he's like, no, no, no. I'll go to Lowe's. I'll get the stuff needed. I'll get your washer and dryer hooked up today. And I'm like, okay, we'll see. But if you don't, I will be doing laundry in the bathtub by noon. So. I will, KJ. Okay, babe. You got my number. I didn't change it. I'm going to keep it, so. Talk to you later, KJ. Yeah, I don't know. I guess all guys are different. Well, okay, Annette, right now we have an acre, but we are also in the process of buying the other half acre. So, okay. Just when you get a moment, just send me a quick text and I can update your number. Since November. So you've been working on something for like 2.5, 3 months. Holy cow, Rebecca. See, that's the other thing I need to do. Is with the 1.5 acres is we're going to fence. Oh, wow, Rebecca. Yeah, you're definitely going to have to send me pictures of that. Yeah. Wow. Is with that 1.5 acres, as soon as we get the other half acre bought, we will get the yard fenced in. Mind you, it may not be ASAP because, as I said, there are so many things that need done. That sewer line needs fixed. The leak underneath the kitchen sink needs fixed. So much. We can't use the master bath because the grout work is, well, some of the grout work is just completely missing. Some of it's cracked. So the master shower can't be used. But I know it's going to be a while and before we can even gut all of that. I know that. But I do want to try to get the yard fenced in as soon as possible because of these guys. Teddy bear. Oh, thank you so much. A sweet teddy bear. Oh my goodness. But, okay, Jerry. See, that's one thing Jeff doesn't have to do anymore. We sold our cows and our chickens, so he doesn't have to worry about doing the chores, which is one of the reasons why we moved. It was supposed to have been for the warmer weather, but we brought the Missouri weather with us, it looks like, because we've got snow on the ground. We have like 5 inches on the ground, and it's been like super cold, and I don't know what he's doing. Apparently, Mom's hand tastes good. But yeah, it has been a chore. And we will eventually sand the floors and redo them because when Caitlin and them were painting, they did get some paint on the floor. And in here, There's a lot of paint on the floor. And, you know, an older house like this, you know, and plus with the settling and with the broken beams, it has caused a lot of unevenness, you know, with some of the boards. Goodness. Cough it up, cough it up. You're okay. Cough it up. No, Clifford. Mom don't need any. I'm good. Go. As you know, it has caused, you know, some of the seams in the wooden floor to kind of, you know, come up just a little bit, and we want it all even and smooth. So we will eventually, this may be a years from now job, but we will eventually, you know, sand the floors and redo them. Oh my gosh. Anybody want a dog? I couldn't get rid of him if I wanted to. No, no. I just loves him too much. He loves me. Yeah. But anyway, so yeah, that was the tour of the new house. And oh, popcorn ceilings. There we go. It's coming down right there, and then in the hallway over there, you can kind of see it coming down a little bit. I hate popcorn ceilings. I would rather remove them completely, but with the freshly painted walls, how do I remove the popcorn ceilings without getting nastiness all over the walls and everything that Caitlin just painted? So that's probably going to be a YouTube search for me, is how to remove the popcorn ceilings. And you know, I don't even know. It's just, oh my goodness. But yeah, we have a spare bedroom. So Rebecca, if you and Ronald ever decide to make a trip out this way, we'll have a spare bedroom, and then I'll have couches that turn into beds. The couch that they did leave here, it has recliners on both ends, and it's, I guess I've heard it's really comfy. My son-in-law, he's taking naps on it. But yeah, and if you guys know me, this is driving me nuts. It's like all these rooms are half done, and my anxiety is through the roof. The other thing is I'm 49 and a half, and so that stage of my life has started. I have hot flashes like you would not believe. On the way here, Hunter was asleep in the back, and I kept having to turn I didn't turn the AC on, but I would turn the heat all the way to cold and try to cool it down, as, you know, because I was like, oh my God, I think I'm going to die. I think I'm going to die. I'm sitting here sweating to death. Oh my God. But yeah. I hope so too, darling. You have the roughest time with vehicles. I wish I could win the lottery. If I could win the lottery, I would say screw it. And Rebecca, I would just buy you a brand new car. But we haven't had any luck winning the lottery yet. Jeff plays it. He buys tickets, but we just don't win. But if we ever win, I'll buy you a brand new car, because that is something you desperately need. So cross your fingers that we win the lottery, because if we win the lottery, then I can just pay somebody to do all the work on this house that needs done. I can buy you a new car, and I can, just, we could pay Chuck another 3,500 to haul the rest of our stuff down. I can hire some loader people that can pack up the rest of our stuff, so Jeff wouldn't even have to make the trip. It would be nice. It would be nice. I mean, I wouldn't even want a lot. I would settle for 2 or 3 million, just enough to get you a new car, to finish this house, and Odyssey. Oh my goodness. Yes. I'd buy Rebecca a car. I would buy you a plane ticket. Definitely. Definitely. We would do this. We would do this. All I would need is a couple of million. One, Rebecca a car, you a plane ticket, finish this house, and then the rest just to last out our retirement until the day we die. You know, is this not sad? He's just chill. Mom's lap. Teddy is my dog. He is like so majorly my dog. He is definitely a mama's baby. And that one's a daddy's boy. And he's like really missing daddy because daddy's not here. But, yeah, our neighbors here have been amazing. Jean and Tony, they live across Covington Drive from us. And I call her Mama Jean, and Hunter calls her Grandma. And when she walks in the house, she is just immediately, "Where's my grandson at?" And she, came over and without asking, just started bringing stuff. Brought her mop, brought her broom, brought buckets of water before we got the water turned on, and she just, started sweeping, started mopping, started, wiping down countertops, you know. I guess while we were back in Missouri, Caitlin said that Jean was a big help, doing stuff over here. And, she loaned us her mini fridge before we were able to get a fridge. She's brought food over. This woman is a godsend. I absolutely love her. And then Josh and Cheyenne, when the semi arrived, uh, when we were unloading the semi and we got to the part where the safe was. Well, you guys have seen the safe. That thing was huge, like, over 1,000 pounds. And so Caitlin and I got the pew-pews unloaded and brought into the house, laying on the table, but there was still no way that me and Caitlin and Jeff could maneuver it. And so I called Josh, who lives across the street, him and his wife Cheyenne. They've got 3 adorable kids. Alexander is 5, and he is Hunter's height. He's going to be a tall kid. But Josh is like, "Yeah, I'm just sitting here on the couch, I'll be right over to help unload." Well, Josh not only came over, but his wife Cheyenne came over. And then I guess Josh called their neighbor that was right next to them, which is also kind of our neighbor because it's across Tower Hill Road. But his name is Dennis. And so, yeah, Josh, Cheyenne, and Dennis came over to help unload the safe. And then they didn't leave. They stayed and helped unload the rest of that semi without asking. We didn't ask them to. They just did it. And it was just like, oh my gosh, these people are amazing. But Dennis, I guess, hurt his back really bad. And so I've been, semi sort kind of trying to help him a little bit. I gave him some of my Royal Pain tincture, and then I also gave him some of my muscle balm that I had made, and hoping to kind of help him along and help ease up his pain. And because it's like every time he took a step he would cringe. And so, but yeah, that's been the past few weeks. But yesterday was a bad anxiety day for me because we were buying that truck, and in the back of my mind, my anger was there, because I kept thinking, if Jeff hadn't thrown in his truck, we wouldn't be having to buy a truck right now, and we wouldn't have to be worried about a truck payment. So, Tuber Chat, what's up, Kevin? How you doing, darling? And so, yeah, my anxiety was, because when we started this whole thing, I kept thinking, that would be awesome to be able to sell our farm, buy a house outright, not have a house payment, have Jeff's truck with no truck payment, have my Kia with no Kia payment. That sounds pretty nice. So that's kind of how I went into all of this. And then when we were sitting there at that kitchen table, and Jeff piped up with, and I'll throw in my truck. If looks could kill, he wouldn't be living in North Carolina with me right now.
Oh, Teddy.
I guarantee
Look at Teddy. Aww.
Because I am holding a lot of resentment against Jeff for doing that.
Why are you
because that's kind of how I had started all of this, was thinking about our retirement and no payments. And then what did Jeff do? He threw in his truck. And me knowing that we would need a truck when we got down here. We're going to need a truck for hauling. Boys, don't even start. We're going to need a truck for, hauling wood and stuff for when we build that fence. We're going, we needed a truck when we got the new water heater. Luckily, my daughter has one, but we can't rely on her truck every time we turn around. And I knew Jeff was going to want a truck. And so, yeah, yesterday was a huge anxiety day for me because I was so angry at him. Don't even think about getting my coffee cup, dude. Ain't happening. And so, now we have a truck payment that I am not happy about. At all. And so, until that truck is paid off, I will probably resent him every single time I make a payment. Every single time. Because I had thought one way and he zoomed off with another. He pulled a Jeff. Hunter's in there jumping on his bed. I can hear the springs. But And then Hunter, yesterday, running down the hall, he tripped, which there's a vent in the hallway, and I don't know if that's what he tripped on or what, but he bent his toenail, the corner of his big toe back, and it started bleeding. And oh, if you guys know the pain, you're cringing right now because I know the pain, and I'm sitting there going, Yeah, so I had to pick him up, carry him to the bathroom, set him on the toilet, and doctor his foot up. So, but yeah, in a way, that's where we're at right now. That's the story from several weeks ago until now. Jeff's truck is supposed to be delivered today. Caitlin and Brian are supposed to be here sometime today, and Trenton and Maya and the 2 grandbabies are supposed to be here sometime today. Oh, and I got a message from my daughter Heather yesterday. She had the CT scan done. They found out that she has diverticulitis, thickening of her intestinal walls, and they found a mass in her stomach. So if you guys could pray for Heather, I would really appreciate it, because now I've got to worry about that. Thank you, Annette. I appreciate it, darling. It's been insane. It has been literally one thing after another. You know, it literally has. They delivered the new refrigerator yesterday, the new appliances yesterday, and then they dinged that refrigerator and put that quarter-size dent in it, and it was a brand new refrigerator. Brand spanking new. $1,900 freaking dollars. And they put a dent in it when they were bringing it in. And then we had to go buy that truck, and I had that resentment in me because of him buying that freaking truck. And yeah, they're only, since we have been together, and maybe it's just recent, I don't know, but there's been a couple of things that have happened recent that I am really resenting Jeff for. And I can't go into the first one because it's really personal. Rebecca knows. But it's really bad. It was really bad. Alcohol was involved, if that tells you anything. And then selling his truck. That just put me over the top. Oh God. I am so sorry, Annette. Yeah, Rebecca, I will look at those here in a little bit when I end my live, baby, okay? And before we left,
Teddy!
hey, that's enough.
You thought Teddy was trying to ask you to try and bite him.
Clifford, knock it off. I thought fixing both of the boys would calm them down. It has not. They still get into knockout, drag-out fights. Clifford?
You better not growl or else I'm going to kick his butt.
But, I have been on here for over an hour, so I'm going to go ahead and get off of here. And hopefully Jeff will get my washer and dryer hooked up here in a little bit, and I will be able to get some laundry done. Hunter, do not.
I won't.
He sits there and, well, he sort of is kind of an orangish color, Annette, if that counts for anything. Aren't you, buddy? Clifford? You're kind of an orangish color, aren't you? Yeah, kind of an orangish color. He's like, leave me alone, Mom. I'm mad because Dad's not home. So, that's where we're at, guys. Wish us luck. I will try to go live again as soon as I can. It's just, there's... Oh, good gravy. The 50-pound lapdog here. There's just so much going on and so much to do, and so yeah. But I missed you guys. I think you're right, Rebecca. It's gotta be, because I was hoping and praying that fixing them would calm them down. Oh, good grief. And it hasn't. They still go at each other's throats. Literally. And when they got into a fight a couple of days ago, Clifford wound up with some punctures in his throat. So anyway, I think I'm going to go ahead and get off of here. Hopefully Jeff will be home soon and I can get some laundry started. But I need to get dressed and I need to finish my coffee and I need to start wiping more cabinets out so I can put some more stuff away.
Wiping more cabinets out?
Wiping more cabinets out so I can get some more stuff put away.
Wiping?
Wiping, cleaning the cabinets out.
I've been wiping.
Okay. Anyway, as always, I love you guys. You guys take care. Stay curious, stay kind, stay subscribed. Bye, guys. Let's see how to get out of this.